happy Sunday. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sally Heartscheck 80 here, and I am back to answer your questions. I will be answering your questions part 2 right now. I put up part 1 yesterday. I will put the link down in the description in case you missed it. So I'm going to try to fit the remainder of my answers into number 2. But if I cannot do that, I will be making a number 3 video. But I will put that up right after this one. So stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys enjoy watching them all. You guys are just so fabulous and had so many questions for me. And I want to answer every single one. So let's get started. We are now getting back into the answers with Frozen Fan 95. Hey Frozen Fan 95. And their number 1 question is, what is my most favorite Disney doll ever? My most favorite Disney doll ever would have to be my Little Mermaid doll that I got from Disneyland in 1989. My dad bought it for me. And it was made by Tyco. When is my birthday? Number 2, my birthday is February 14th. Question number 3 is, do I have any limited edition Disney Store dolls? Yes, I do. I have 2. I have Merida and I have Ariel's. And number 4, what do I think Frozen 2 will be about? I think Frozen 2 is going to be about, I don't know if I should say this because I might want to take this back later, but I kind of think it's going to be about Kristoff and Anna getting married. Just saying. Number 5, how do you afford your doll collection? I afford my doll collection by saving up. I put myself on a budget. I don't buy whole collections of dolls. I only buy the dolls that are the most important to me, that I will enjoy the most. And I also get dolls as gifts from friends and family. Number 6, what Disney villain scares you? The Disney villain that scares me the most is the guy from, oh my goodness, the Frog Princess, the Princess and the Frog. Dr. Fusilier, is that what his name is? He is crazy, scary. I do not like voodoo, and he is a little much for me. Number 7, what will I do with my collection in the future? I will keep it for all of eternity. 8, what price is too pricey for a doll? Okay, this is subject to change with me. Anything too pricey for me is anything over the price of an American Girl doll. And even that is a little too pricey to me now. But I mean, whatever you can afford to spend on a doll for you personally, you know, you would have to make that decision yourself. But for me, anything over, I would say the price of an American Girl is a little too steep. 9, what disappoints me the most about Mattel these days? Oh my goodness, Frozen Fan. I need to do a video on this. I think I will. I will save my answer to this question and just do a whole video on how Mattel can improve. But no, seriously, what disappoints me about Mattel is their lack of direction with their Barbie line, the lack of quality, and that they just don't really appreciate how fabulous of a doll Barbie is. I mean, she's over 50 years old. She's so been huge throughout the years. I mean, how many toys come and go within a few years? But Barbie has been around. She's almost going to be here for 60 years, guys. So it just disappoints me that Mattel doesn't really give her enough credit. 10, what kind of things do I do to customize my dolls? Well, the thing that I like to do to customize my dolls is I kind of like to restyle their hair. I like to switch heads and bodies. Like some dolls I like to make a little bit more posable, more articulated. And sometimes I like to have my dolls be different types and different sizes of bodies. That's how I do my customizing. And I'm kind of getting into the whole face repaint thing, but it's not going as smoothly as I would like it to. So I'm definitely, and I like to mix and match outfits. Like if you got vintage clothing, I like to put it with something of today when it comes to doll stuff, and basically just kind of make my own funky fashions. Sometimes I even sew my own. And number 11, how do I think Mattel could improve their dolls? Okay, this is another video. What they need to do basically is up the quality. That's all I gotta say. I mean, Mattel used to make really great princess dolls, Disney princess dolls back in the 90s. I've reviewed some of them. I have quite a few in my collection. Some of you may, you know, have them as well. And, you know, they are beautiful. They're stunning dolls. They're amazing quality, amazing fabrics that they've used to make the clothing. And same thing with Barbie. I grew up when Barbie was really amazing, accessorized. Now, don't get me wrong. If you don't mind buying Barbie today, that's really cool. I mean, it keeps her alive. If you don't mind that she's not heavily articulated or she's not really, well made, that's okay. You know, I'm still happy that people are paying attention to Barbie. The new face mold is really super cute. So for me personally though, I would really like them to just improve on the quality, improve on the clothing, and make her poseable. So thank you so much, Frozen Fan 95. I love these questions. They were really good. Next up, I have Enrico Santos. Hey, Enrico! And he wants to know why Mattel stopped producing articulated fashionista Barbie. Oh, my goodness, Enrico. I wish I had the answer to this because this is the perfect example of when Mattel had a really great Barbie line. The articulated fashionistas were out of this world. The quality was good. They were super articulated. Their accessories were out of control. And the shoes on those dolls, I swear, they were like dream stilettos with the heel this big. And they were really great, really nicely priced for the quality that you got. I think the most I paid for a fashionista was like $11.99, and there were even a lot of times when Target would have sales on them, and you could get a fashionista doll for like $9.99. I don't know why they discontinued the fashionista, like the articulated one, because super amazing. I miss that doll too. And why did Barbie have a big head which was not proportioned to her slim body? I agree. Some Barbies do have a huge head. I know back in the fashionista days, the articulated ones, Barbie, they started sculpting her a larger head, made her look like a lollipop. I was not a fan of the Barbie with the bigger head. I do like the smaller head. And I think that Mattel's gone back with the new sculpts, and they are a bit smaller. I think they are. They look a little bit. I'll have to make the comparison myself. So hopefully there will be no more big-headed Barbies. And someday we will get articulation back. If not, Enrico, we're just going to have to go on eBay and find some fashionista dolls that are articulated. So thank you so much, Enrico, for those fabulous questions. Next up, I have Sally Doll 13. Hey, Sally Doll. You're my home girl, my Disney girl. Okay, Sally's questions are, when is my next Disney trip? I was supposed to go in May, but things changed. Nothing bad. It's just, you know, things come up. But I'm definitely going because it's the 60th anniversary, and I'm super excited. Went for the 50th. It was amazing. So I'm probably going to go in either September or October, because I have some trips planned over the summer that aren't Disney related, but they're going to be really fun. So definitely in September or October. Have I ever been to Disney World? No, I have not. But I do want to go someday. How did I come up with my user channel name? My user channel name is like an homage to Jack and Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. When I was a teenager, was in love and obsessed with Jack and Sally. They were like the cutest couple ever in the world. And I love how Sally is so sweet and so kind, and Jack is so like romantic and patient with her. It's just, they're a really cute couple. And so I was like, okay, Sally hearts Jack, because she does. And then 80 is the year I was born. So that's how I came up with my name, Sally hearts Jack 80. I hope I'm not talking too fast. My top 5 animated Disney films. Sally Doll, are you crazy? I don't know if I could do this because I love too many Disney films. But what I can tell you, because I don't think I could list a top 5, but my 2 favorite Disney films ever made are The Little Mermaid and Sleeping Beauty. Those are my 2 favorite films. So I could give you 2, and then pretty much the rest I'm super in love with. I even miss Dinosaur. Do you remember Dinosaur? They totally need to play that more. Do I collect pins? Yes, I do. I used to do the whole pin and lanyard and pin metal thing. I need to get back doing that. I stopped doing that for a couple of years. But I do want to share my pins on my channel on this show one day. I'm going to get around to that. Thank you so much for reminding me. So I am a pin collector. They're great. My favorite character to meet at the parks, Ariel. Favorite Disney trip accessory to wear? My collection of ears, or I like to wear a backpack, or I wear both. A backpack of my favorite Disney characters, or I carry around a plush or a doll of my favorite Disney character or princess, and I love it. Favorite Disney attraction? Past. That would be the People Mover. Hello, Disneyland, bring back the People Mover. I was so obsessed with that when I was a little boy, and I drove my parents crazy because I would get on the People Mover, want to get on it, stay on it. But anyway, present would be Splash Mountain, and future, I would have to say either a Frozen ride or a Big Hero 6 ride. Either one of those I would love to see at the park. My absolute favorite Disney snack, savory and sweet. Sweet one is really easy. Well, they're both really easy to say, although I don't know if the savory one would be considered savory. But you know when you go on Main Street and there is that candy shop. Oh, what's the candy shop named? I should know this. They have this long toffee log that has chocolate on it, and then it has the almonds around it. Ooh, Sally girl, I know you know what I'm talking about. Those things are delicious. Oh my goodness, keep those away from me. Ooh. And my favorite savory thing to eat at Disneyland is, okay, I've had some delicious food at Disneyland, but my favorite thing to eat there, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm going to say this, is a corn dog. Disneyland corn dogs are out of this world, you guys. If you haven't had a Disney corn dog, have one. Trust me, you will love it. And if you don't, something's wrong. If I could go to any other Disney resort in the world, where would it be and why? It would be Disneyland Paris, because I love France. It is really, really beautiful, and I really, really love Disneyland Paris's castle. Do I have any pets? No, I do not. Unless you consider my dolls my pets. Will I go on the Haunted Mansion with you someday? Yes, I would totally love that. We should meet up one time at Disneyland and we could ride the Haunted Mansion together. Of course, I will be like totally scared and afraid of it, but it'll be really fun. And then we definitely gotta ride some other rides together, but that would be a great, great trip. Thank you so much, Sally Doll, for your wonderful, wonderful questions. Sally Doll 13, you are awesome. Oh, wait, I got two more. I got two more from Sally Doll. Have you ever been to the Walt Disney Family Museum? No, I have not, and I'm so ashamed to say that because it is in my backyard, and I have not been there, and I super, super love Walt Disney. He is one of my inspirations in my life to be a better human being and to follow my dreams. I will definitely be getting there this year, though. And what music did I listen to in high school versus now? When I was in high school, I was a little bit of a darker person. It was a mixture. Like, I liked really dark and scary, and then I liked really light and pretty and beautiful. So I was definitely into music. Like, I was a huge Nine Inch Nails fan. I loved Black Sabbath. I also love Judas Priest. Oh, who was the other one? I listened to a little bit of Marilyn Manson. Do not be afraid, anybody. And I listened to a little bit of everything, actually. And now I listen to much lighter music because I like it. It keeps me more positive. And, yeah, pretty much. That's the difference now. I mean, I haven't heard a Nine Inch Nails song in, like, I want to say 15 years. Maybe not that much. Maybe so. So yeah, I listen to a little bit of everything now. So thank you so much, Sally Doll 13. Those questions were amazing. Okay, next I'm going to go to Gian Carlo Garcia. Gian Carlo, I love your name. It is awesome. First question is, do I have a Princess and the Pauper Barbie doll? No, I do not. I used to, but out of the kindness of my heart, I gave her, and what was the other one's name? Was it Erica? To my cousin, and they were the best dolls ever. One of these days, I'm going to find them and bring them back home. How do I tell my parents and other people that I like dolls? My parents pretty much always knew that I liked dolls from the age of 4 and up. It wasn't really a huge deal for them. Other people now, like my friends, telling them is a little odd. I get a little nervous at first because you never know what people are going to say, but they pretty much are supportive. I've heard a few negative things, but I don't mind. You know, pretty much once your parents, like, love you unconditionally and they, like, accept the quirkiness that you bring, it kind of doesn't matter what other people say. Well, at least for me, it doesn't, because my mom and dad are the coolest people in my universe. What did my mom and dad think about me liking dolls, and how do other people react? My mom and dad never, like I said, never really had a problem. My mom did a little bit as they got older, and I was still playing with dolls, like I was in junior high and had dolls still. I couldn't get enough of dolls. My family was a little bit different. I got teased a lot by different family members. Quite a lot of rude things were said to me as a child growing up. And it was really hurtful. In school, I really didn't have an issue with that because I didn't let anybody know. I had a really close little friend in elementary school who knew, and she never told anybody. So mostly when I was younger, it came from family that were really like, oh, your son plays with dolls, that's creepy. And I felt bad for my parents, you know, because they had a son who played with dolls, and I could imagine that sometimes it was embarrassing for them. But they never let me know that, and so I really, really appreciate that, and at the same time, I'm kind of like, sorry, Mom and Dad. And how did I get my first doll and why? I got my first doll on a road trip. My mom and dad and I went to visit my uncle, and we stopped at a gas station to get snacks and gas, and at the gas station, way back in the ancient 80s, they usually had cheap knockoff dolls, which I loved. I don't know why. I should be happy with Barbie now. But anyway, no shade to Mattel. You guys are amazing. But they had Barbie dolls there, so I ended up getting my first Barbie. I just remember asking my dad if I could have it, and he was like, sure, whatever. You want to play with Barbie? That's cool. And so I ended up getting her. We had a lot of fun. I did a review on her already, and I love her, and she's been with me ever since, and I, like, love that doll. Am I going to make a toy hunt? Yes, I'm going to. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with the whole, like, you know, what's this called? Vlogging in public. I do want to do a toy hunt because every time I go look for stuff, even if I don't buy anything, I really am like, I should bring everybody along with me because I think you guys would love it. And actually it is relaxing talking to you guys through my camera. But, yeah, I promise I'm working on that. It's gonna happen. This year, I made myself promise that I'm gonna do a toy hunt. What is my favorite YouTuber? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is hard for me to answer because I got a lot of favorite YouTubers that I absolutely love and adore. And they're super, super nice, great people who have amazing channels that inspire me every day. I will give you a list of a few that I like. If I don't mention you, I'm truly sorry. It doesn't mean that you've been left out or I forgot you. It's just that, well, maybe I won't say. There's just a lot. There's really not somebody that I could say that is my favorite YouTuber because a lot of YouTubers inspire me. And I'm happy to be friends with a lot of YouTubers that I do love. I mean, I never thought in a million years that I would ever connect and get messages and get responses. Like, who's a few people? Like, Jeanette Hobbies 97, she's one. I mean, Lady Caca 1011, absolutely fabulous. I mean, and then you have Mansell Ireland. I mean, the list just goes on of people that I've watched for a couple of years. And then to make my own channel and have them be like, hey, is really, really cool. And I love that. How old am I? I am 35 years young, and I love it. Yes, I am 35 years young, and I feel great. I love my 20s. I love my 30s even more because I feel more satisfied and happy, and I don't think I'm ever going to get too old to, you know, love my dolls and my toys. So, yeah. So, on that note, thank you so much, Gian Carlo, for your wonderful, fabulous questions. I love them. Guys, I'm going to wrap up this video right here. Don't worry, part 3 is coming up right after this one. So stick around and I will wrap up all your questions. I'm loving this, guys. Thank you so much. I will be right back in a minute.